Matty, he's had a number of starts, finally won his first game in his last outing. He'll be looking to add to that total here.
Number 4 makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Colorado, shortstop, number 4.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Eric, your Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, they're in a stretch right now where it seems like all the breaks are really going their way.
2 strikes.
The only trouble with that is things tend to even out over time, so we'll see how long they can keep riding this hot streak.
And did he square around?
1 and 2.
No, it's ball 1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Yasmani Grandal will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Scooped up. And he's retired here, 1 away. And with a quick breather. Number 4 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 4.
All right, come on now. 1 time. Let it fly, buddy.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Come on, big guy, 1 time. Here you go.
Come on now. Get your pitch up there, kid.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first.
All right, come on now. 1 time. Let it fly.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kiki Hopper, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Number 4 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Come on, right here, 1 time. Here we go.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Wood sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down.
Hold up right here.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, my goodness, this guy.
Gerardo Parra will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
On the move is Puig. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Nolan Arenado digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming. Kiki Hopper will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to short. He's got it. Underhanded flip. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They're still out in front, 5-2. Number 4 stands in.
Hitting out for Colorado. Shortstop, number 4.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Well, sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Squares around and drops down a good one. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Number 4 steps in now.
Number 4.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Hey, 1 time, right now.
Softly hit toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely.
He just did everything right.
Gerardo Parra stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-1. Runners off for second. Hit to third. Scooped up on to first. And the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game. Nolan Arenado stands in.
Kind of a borderline call. I'm not trying to make excuses for him. He's still got to be protecting the plate up there.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
All smiles in that clubhouse again. Their 8th consecutive victory. It's not often you run across a streak like that, so these guys are definitely enjoying it while they can.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. A fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Number 4 will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's...
Number 15 will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. 1-1, here it is. On the ground to the left side. The tag gets one. Over to second, a double play. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! Rockies forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. Rockies lead this one 2-0. Justin Bour will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Well, you look for a guy to produce? He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
1 out.
Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Jock Peterson.
Number 4 steps into the box.
Leading out for Colorado, first baseman, number 4.
Come on, big guy. Get
Into the
pitch,
windup and the pitch.
Here we go, baby. Find a good
Now a
pitch.
sharply hit ball back up the middle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Now batting, number 15.
Things are not really going his way out there for him at all. I mean, that's already 8 hits he's allowed in just 3+ innings. It's hard to imagine him turning things around the way he's thrown the ball so far.
With the 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Skied into straightaway right. Peterson is under it. He's got it 1 away. Gary Coates comes to the plate, possibly.
It really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Michael Brantley will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Come on, big guy.
Here it comes. And the runner's breaking for third. He pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Now batting,
Yasmani Grandal is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
0-1.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner. And now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Hey, we got nobody.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
We'll take a look at this on Show Track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour.
1 down.
Hit high and deep toward the corner and right. Parra giving chase. 2 gone. Jock Peterson walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, that's pretty clearly a pitch around. They didn't want any part of him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, a walk's not the worst thing in the world.
Plays at 1 now.
Kike Hernandez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Down the third baseline.
Hey, we got 2.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Number 4 digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Drive that pitch, huh?
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
The 2-2 pitch.
Here we go now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it 4-0. Number 4 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty nice one with the bat. Multi-hit games are always nice to come by.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Little tapper down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 15.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 4-3. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 4.
Hop back.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And tough duty to bunt off the bench like that, but he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Michael.
Lines up with 3/4. Himself the hardware.
Are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.
It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Arenado and Goldschmidt swing for the fences. Next. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares.
Number 4 will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there.
Number 4.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And before they hit the road here, they had a pretty nice 6-1 week at home on their 7-game homestand. They're in a pretty good groove right now. No question about that.
Way outside. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Batting second.
Gerardo Parra will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday. He comes set. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and no throw as he'll just hang on to it. With that, here's a look at...
He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. At the plate.
Runner's on his way to third. Hit in the air to right field. After it is Peralta. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Devin Travis will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Popped high in the air. Escobar is there for it. And the inning is over. Number 4 steps in now.
Now batting. Number 4.
Wait for a good one, huh?
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
The 2-2 pitch.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Boy, that's not always an easy pitch to bunt right there. That's up with the letters, and that can produce a lot of pop-ups. You know, pitchers, when they know that the bunt is on, they're not going to make it easy for you. But he's able to get the bat head on top of the baseball and get the bunt down.
Number 4 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Number 4.
Hey, pitch right now.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 4 stands in.
Now batting. Number 4.
Come on, guy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul.
Elbow.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The right fielder, number 8.
Gerardo Parra will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen.
Here comes the 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Drury comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Nolan Arenado leans in looking to replicate his
ball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And Marista's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rockies strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. And guys, one of the big keys to the Diamondbacks' victory in this one was the start turned in by this man, Zach Greinke. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 3-1. Good night from Denver.
3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Blake Streets.
And now time is called here with the potential tying run over at first. They're not going to take any chances as they've made the move to a pinch runner now. Number 15 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Here we go, clutch up for us here.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is too high, and he's in there at second with a stolen base.
Ah, a bit of a gamble right here. Remember, he represents the tying run. But this is a team that won't shy away from taking some chances. And he's into second base here with nobody out.
Hold the lead. Runner breaks for third.
Nope.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Well, this is a big roll of the dice here. I mean, you're the tying run. Luckily, though, this works out and gets him to a spot where he can score on just a sac fly. But if that didn't work out, you might have just run your team right out of the ball game.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Tomas over to his left. Makes the play, one away. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
When he steps to the plate, he knows exactly what he's got to do. And this one's deep enough to get the job done, and that ties up the ball game.
Number 4 will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog. Hey,
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on number 15 will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a run batted. He's running towards second on the ground to the right side. And Marista's got it. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1 left for Colorado. This remains a 7-all tie. Paul Goldschmidt is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Hey, come on, guys.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side as he is batting right-handed. So he just doesn't quite have that same pop in his bat batting lefty.
High and deep to straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here. And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare you for Game 2 of our series with the always important Topps. Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. Harper and Arenado. Number 4 will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Eric, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Rendon scoops it up, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Well, I think what this team tries to do is string together enough hits where they put crooked numbers on.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Daniel Murphy will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Bounce to first, right to him. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely. Bryce Harper will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Count is full. Here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital with no score. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
There is Travis. On to first, and they get them both. Number 4 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Now batting, number 4.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, wait for
Oh, what a
yours here.
pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here.
Hey, here we go, kid.
Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
That misses. 1 and 2.
Pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The batter, number 20, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Zimmerman. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Down to the right side. Oh, he makes the stop. Save.
He made it.
Oh, love the effort, though.
No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
Well, this will be an infield hit, but it won't be from lack.
The pitcher, Tanner Roark, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice.
All right, come
Number
on now,
4 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading out for Colorado,
Hey, see you
first
driving.
baseman.
Let's go, big
Fun
dog.
attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Zimmerman has it, and he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
The batter, number 20.
And you know, when a guy's shutting you down, you got to look for ways to try and get on the board. So he sees an opportunity here, and he's going to wind up beating this one out.
Nolan Arenado will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
2 pitch. He's running towards second. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Carroll looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as the lead is cut to 4. Number 4 steps in now.
Number 4.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Carroll is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 20, third baseman.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
The batter, number 4.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Number 4 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our Topps Player of the Game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that just about does it for EK. Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. Harper and Arenado look to provide some fireworks. Next. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He's coming off a month in which he hit over 400. He hasn't shown any signs of slowing down, so we'll see if he can continue to ride that momentum and keep up that pace as we turn the page on the calendar.
Joe Ross is the man on the mound for the 4th game of this.
Got 1 down now. 1 down.
Number 48 will hope his heroics from last night can carry over to this one as he's coming off a 5-hit ball game.
Well, Matt, he just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over 550. So I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have.
Number 4 will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. EK, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And with the loss yesterday, that means they dropped 2 of the first 3 in this series. So if form holds, they're due to come back and win this one, and they'll end up splitting the series.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Hey, one time, right now.
Chop foul over towards the lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Carson Carroll stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Two outs here.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Center fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Anthony Rendon will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Ready on 1 and 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive.
Number 4 will stand in here. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Not the kind of day he was hoping for. So let's see if he can get something going right here.
Number 4.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Let's go right here.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he pops it up back behind second base. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out. Number 4 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
But the runner's back easily.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Gonna be a tough play. And they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Well, you could have put the first base.
Tom Murphy stands into the box. He could really use. Runners on the move for second. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Carroll has a read on it. 2 gone. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners off for second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rockies strand 1 says they can't. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.